Hello, hello, and welcome to Trendy Thursday. I hope you're having a lovely day. All right, so today's Thursday. Today is my kid's last day of school. So today I'm dressing up as a dinosaur, even though it's raining outside. Dressing up as a dinosaur and picking them up from school. They were like, I really want to ride the bus. And I was like, you're not riding the bus. I'm going to go pick you up at school. Oh, so funny. Yeah, so we're very silly people here. That's us Aprils. Okay, so what is happening? Why is that making that noise? What does that mean? Is it just okay? Okay. 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 And we are live on Facebook. We're good. Okay. I just want to make sure that we have everything set up. Okay, here we go. Here's this. I'll put this here. I'll put this right here. Okay, I'm ready now. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday. It's a little crazy here right now because like it's just like the end of the school year, like craziness. And then tomorrow my dog here is having a surgery. She's got a lump on the side of her chest and we don't want it to like get bigger and ruin her life. I know. I'm sorry. I know. So we're having it removed, and she is 15. So keep your thoughts on my dog tomorrow. I would love any positivity you can offer. She is my puppy soulmate. It's so funny. We got her that giant dog bed back there. I'm just talking to help to let people get on. We bought that giant dog bed for her, and every time the kids use it, like the back like pulls up, so it's like kind of sitting, and every time they do that, she won't sit in it. And it was up a few days ago. So she was like, I'm not sitting there. And then today I finally put it down for her, so now she's happy. She was sitting behind my Christmas tree, which it has like a whole bunch of stuff back there. There's a lot of stuff back there. Mostly little wooden letters that go on my daughter's wall. She put them back there because she's like, I want these to go on my wall. And I was like, okay, cool. And then she never did anything with that. So anyway, today let's get to it. I wanted to make some spring scavenger hunt worksheet activities because I've had scavenger hunts on my mind lately because I've been working on my scavenger hunt year-long bundle that I offered to the people who purchased the sellable scavenger hunts with me. I've been working on that, and I'm actually thinking of just redoing the whole workshop and just making it. I don't know. I'm just thinking about redoing the whole thing because I feel like it got a little muddy, and I feel like it needs to be better. So I'm thinking of just redoing it. What else? What else? Yeah. So let's get into it. I was thinking, is this even working? Okay, it is. She looks so happy back there, sleeping. Okay. All right. Let's head on over to Teachers Pay Teachers. Teachers pay teachers. It helps if I give you my screen. All right. So, if you're new here, hi, I'm Beth Ann Averill. Hi. What I do is I show people how to create products based on trends that I find on Teachers Pay Teachers. I give you a template inside the membership, and it's linked below. So if you would like to join and like to get all these templates for free, we've been doing Trendy Thursday for almost 4 years. Definitely 3 years. I think it's almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in August, I think. So we've been doing them for quite a while. So there's lots and lots of templates. So yeah, So if that's something you're interested in, if you're just trying to jumpstart your TBT store and you feel like you don't have any creativity, come join me and create something with me and then list it on your TBT and make a bajillion dollars. If you're here on YouTube, hi, I have a Facebook group. I would love to have you over there. But that's it. So let's get to today's lesson. It's not a lesson. Okay, so what I do with Teachers Pay Teachers is I go to the search bar right here and I click on it and I see what is trending. So right now it says spring craft. This is what people are searching for right now. So this is um, like spring craft, poetry, spring activities, shapes, and money. I'm really surprised that they don't have more about like graduation and like the last day of school. But also, I do know that it's not the last day of school for everybody. I know that there's a lot of people that are still in school for a month. So, so end of school year might not be a thing where you are. So, in light of that, not being the last day of school for most of you, I was thinking we could do like a fun activity because I feel like for the last like since testing, my kids have just been doing kind of nothing at school, and I was thinking a fun little idea we could do is like a little scavenger hunt. But in addition to that scavenger hunt, it can be um, um, it could have a little bit of like writing and ideas. So I'm going to show you in PowerPoint, I think. But anyway, so I looked up scavenger hunt. I was thinking maybe we could do Canva today, but then I was like, no, that's not a good idea. So if you look at scavenger hunt, there's spring right here and then spring scavenger hunt. And I was like, okay, so clearly we should be working on spring. If you have clip art for summer or literally anything else, camping would probably be really good right now. Picnic, inside the classroom would be really good right now. There's lots of really fun ideas for that. And it doesn't have to be in the search bar right now if you know it will be eventually. Like, it's okay. So I'm just going to do a spring scavenger hunt. And I'm using Rainbow Sprinkle Studio because I have their lifetime deal. So I was looking at these clip arts because they're so cute. And I was like, oh, we could do something with these spring cuties. And then I was like, oh, I love that these backgrounds look really nice. I was thinking we could use that maybe in a writing prompt or something with that. That's crazy if that has 200 backgrounds. Does it really? Because that's nuts. Oh, I see. It has the backgrounds in. I see. It's a tad misleading. But that's okay. So it has it in 8.5 by 11, and then it has the extras. And then it also has them in 5 by 7 boom cards. So I feel like it's a little misleading to say that there's 200 plus backgrounds. I feel like that's misleading because I would assume that that meant that, oh, we have 200 different. I feel like that's misleading, but that's fine because I love Rainbow Sprinkle, so it's fine. And so we have Spring Cuties, and then we have this. So I was thinking we could do something kind of silly. We could use the template that I already have inside the. I don't know where it is actually. It might be in here. Let's have a look. See. I do have one. All right. So this is kind of the idea that I was going to go with. So we'll just close that up and then we'll just make a copy. This is how I use these things as templates. I just go to PowerPoint and I go to File, and you could open a blank presentation and work on it like that, but I'm just going to use the template that we already have inside the membership. So open a copy. This is one of the ones I was going to do. I was going to have the block in a different spot, but I'm okay with it being there. But if you look, those are just little blocks, and then I just put them into the top corner. And then what I did was I made this into Arial Black and then this one into Century Gothic so that they kind of, it's easy for you guys to change them up without anything crazy. So you can just go up here to replace, and there's a little arrow, and you just go to replace fonts, and then you can replace Arial Black with whatever font you like. So if you have like a KG, I don't, I like to look at it before I come up here. There we go. I'll try that. There we go. I like to look at the fonts here before I actually make a decision. I like K weekdays actually. And then for the other side, we can do, I like this one. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. I know it's not ideal. I'm going to do it anyway. All right. So then we're going to go to Century Schoolbook. So what you do is you go to replace fonts, and then go to Century Schoolbook, and you change that to KG or KA, sorry. KA, what was it? Spring Flowers? No, it was something ridiculous. Like Daisy. Am I crazy? Okay, there it is. Daisy Rose. And there you go. You can have that if you want. It's up to you. I don't know what these other fonts are, but that's fine. This one was Century Gothic, right? So we can change that one to with KA weekdays. I like the other one is I like apricots, but that's not the one that is it honey bun or honeycomb. It's honeycomb. Yes. There you go. I like to make that. And if you notice that like this font is like super small and it doesn't really make sense, you can just make it bigger. Look at that. And then you can use this for your template. And there you go. It's all done. Now, one thing that I didn't notice until just now was that this has Century Gothic, or it was Century Gothic. So it changed with the thing. So we're going to change it back to Century Gothic. And then we can use this template and love it. Okay, so I'm going to change this to say spring scavenger hunt. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the clipboard in first. Let's see what we okay, so we're just gonna grab some of these little cuties and we're just gonna drop them in. All right, so here's a B. Here's okay. Let's do some flowers. Let's do mushroom. Let's do a cute tree. Oh, sorry. I took this away from you. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe make this a little bit smaller. Oh, that's way too small. We could do the sun. Did that go? Oh, it did. Okay. We can, this doesn't have enough to make me happy. Okay, so maybe we can grab something else. Like, that wasn't it. Just been cuties. All right, maybe we can grab something else. Like, I don't know. We could do bugs. Spring cuties, rainy day, spring kids, flower garden. Like I want it to be like outside things. Not just like, oh, here's a umbrella, So I was thinking that it would be something different than what it was. So maybe we can do like camping is an outdoor thing. Maybe we can do like okay, let's just go back to shop and then look up like nature. Maybe we'll just say nature and see what happens. Nature. No. No, that's not what we wanted. Outside. Astronauts. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay. So let's try maybe some picnic things and have like ants. I don't know. I'm a little upset that I thought that I had this going and then it was not. Let me go back to spring and look at. Okay, so there's March. I don't know why. Maybe we could do. Oh, I don't know. I was thinking like a cloud, but the only cloud had like rain. And I don't want a rainy cloud, you know what I'm saying? I want like maybe we could do like a little butterfly. Is there a butterfly? There is not. Do we have? No. No, we don't. Oh, I do have a cloud. Okay. I do have. Uh, where'd it go? There it is. A cloud. Let's just do a white cloud. Okay. It's not enough things. That's 3, 4. Shoot. 5, 6. So we need 3 more. Now, what we're going to do for this is we're just going to make it work because that is okay. It is okay to just make things work. So let's go back to cuties. Let's do a fence. That's a good idea. Let's do a little cutesy little fence. They don't really have. Ooh, they don't really have faces, so we'll skip the face. All right, so we have that. We can do a rainbow. And maybe an umbrella. Even though, like, you would only see an umbrella if, like, you brought it with you. And then, like, a watering can. Let's just do a watering can. That'll be fine. Okay. So I think that's 9. Oh, I have 12. Okay, hold on. We're going to get there. So I just grab everything over here and I just make it a little bit smaller. Oops. If you make it too small, it like flips itself over. All right. So we got a little mushroom. Beep. We got this little tree. Boop. So all we're doing is we're just putting things into this template so that we can use it. That'll be a sun. Made it too small. A rainbow. And then a cloud. Okay. And then what we can do, I guess we could do like a wheelbarrow. My son calls this a wheelbarrow. You know, the wheelbarrow, the barrel, not the wheel. Okay, and let's do a little caterpillar. I didn't even see this guy. He's cute. There we go. And then all you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're just going to change the name. Cloud wheelbarrow. It's not actually wheelbarrow though. It's like wheelbarrow, right? With a W, yes. Okay, now sometimes they're going to be a little bit big, so you can just change this to like 30 and it'll fit. And if you want, I'd probably just leave it there, but you can also just lower it a little bit. Okay, and then caterpillar, and then sun. I want that to be a little bit bigger. Umbrella, rainbow, fence, flowers, bee, mushroom, tree, and then watering can. Make that a little bit bigger. And then make this a little bit smaller. Boop. There you go, 32. Perfect. Okay, so we can take that. And honestly, you could do this and you could be done and it's fine. But I have other ideas for this that I wanted to share with you. So let me grab, I put this over here. I didn't mean to. Okay. Let's just do a new slide and then we can just delete this. And what I was thinking for this is we could make like, let's insert a table. I'll show you what I mean. Of 2 by 3, and then we'll just make it the whole thing. And then you hold Shift and Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and you make it a little bit smaller. And then I like to also just like drop it down a little bit. And I like to grab my little copyright. There we go. And then what we're going to do here, oops, we're going to grab the whole thing and go to table design, and we'll do pen color and have this be solid. And then we'll do borders, all borders, but I want this to be 3-point actually. So we'll just click on this again, and then we'll do shading of white. All right, now these two, I want these two to like be one. So what you can do is you can just click on one side and you can go to border and you can just remove the side border, the left border on this one. And then there you go. Now it's one thing. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of these. Well, I'll grab this and one of these, and I'm just going to hit copy and drop this over here and then paste. And so we still have, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this whole thing and I'm going to hit control and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to pull it down a little bit, and then there you go. Okay, so what I was thinking we could do here is see like maybe like touch. I'll make it like the whole length, because that's like my secret to getting things to be centered is just have it be the whole length. All right, and then smell are here, and then just grab both of these and Control D to duplicate, and I just put it like down here, and then this one would be smell, and then taste. Although you probably don't want people tasting first. Ooh, what's this mushroom? Ah, okay, and then see. So what you're doing is you're giving them ideas or prompts to like draw something or write something that can go with this. So this is kind of just the idea I had for you. And I was thinking you guys could make something like this. It's super fun and easy to do a scavenger hunt like this. You can also add a lined paper. We have those inside the membership, kind of all over inside the membership. Let me see. Yeah, here's some lined paper. And so you can change this to like um, what I saw, or like you could even just do this spring scavenger hunt, right? Paste it here, and then things I saw, uh, or even just say I saw. And you could even make this like bigger. So you could take this, make it smaller, take this, put it up here, and then just take this guy and duplicate it. If you don't know how to make lines like this, I highly encourage you to check out my other videos that I've made about that exact thing. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab all of them. We're going to just make them a little bit wider. Just a little bit. And then you can arrange, align, distribute vertically. Okay. So if you don't know how to make a line, primary lines like this, all you do is you go up here to line and you click it. And then what I do is I make sure that it's on this like grid. So you can right click over here on like the wings and then just go to grids and guides and make sure there's grid lines. And then you'll have these lines, right? So then you can scroll in really close and you can make sure it's on top of that line and then hit Control D and put it on the next line and then Control D again and put it on the next line. And so we would have this one. Actually, we're going to grab all three and we're going to make the outline black. And you can make a little bit thicker. Yeah, let's do that. And then this middle one can be smaller. There you go. Oh, and we want this middle one to be dashed. So you just go over here to dashes and then make it dashed, right? So we can then grab those again. Just hold the shift key and you can grab them all. 1, 2, 3, and then right click and group. So now that you have them in a group, you can make them smaller or bigger and it will keep that equidistance apart. And you can make it longer or shorter. And you can just kind of use this however you want. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. You can ungroup and then grab these three and just arrange, align, center, and then it's centered. And then right click and group. So there you go. That's how you make some lined paper, if that's something you're interested in. And that's kind of all I have for you today. I am going to go get ready to greet my kids now because I'm dressing up as a dinosaur and I'm very excited about it. So I'm going to make sure that this gets up in the membership like right now. And then I will go get my kids. I'm really excited. So you know what else I was thinking was that you could add like a background to this. So like if you had, okay, but like I wanted it to be black and white. So you could do something like this, just like a little spring background. And then, oops, make it a little bit smaller. And you can like, there you go. There you go. And you could do something like that. Like, so you could talk about what you saw. Or just leave it blank and let them like draw whatever they want. That's fine too. Like, this is your product. Feel free to do whatever it is that you think would look good. And so what I like to do is I like to brainstorm it out ahead of time. So I have a little piece of paper that, let me show you. I have a little piece of paper that has the ideas that I have. Like, these little these dots were the ones that were the check boxes, and then this is like see, hear, smell, taste, whatever. I put that here. And then I was also thinking like, did you see a blank? Like, did you see a cloud? And then have them write yes or no. And then I was like, I don't think that makes sense. So I just have a folded up piece of paper, and I use it to write down my ideas before I even start creating. So a lot of times I will have like a few weeks ago we had these clothespin puppets, and I just like drew out what I wanted to do with them. That's a way that I like to create without like duplicating someone else's ideas is I'm like, okay, I want to make a spring scavenger hunt. This is what I want to add to it. This is what I want it to look like. And then you just go through and you create based on the the notes you took, right? So that is an easy way. I hope that helps you with your creations. And if not, then that's fine. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me it's a bad idea. If it works for you, then it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, that's fine too. It works for me. So, all right. I will let you guys go and start creating. Have a great rest of your day. This will be in the Launchpad today. So, if you don't know where that is, it is bestandhaverhill.com. I can show you. Hold on. Go over here to bethandaveril.com/launchpad. And this will take you to a lot of our templates. And these are some of my courses. This is my terms of use template and all these fun templates. And then all of our 2026 templates, ours and mine. And then like if you wanted to find that Facebook group, it's right here. And then here are a bunch of the templates. I didn't put something in here if it didn't have a template. Like, these are exclusively the templates. But if there was one that doesn't have a template and it's just the video, it's still inside the membership. You can still rewatch the videos. They're just like not, I don't know. They're just not in here. And then seasonal, we have a few that I thought didn't really have. I don't know. I wanted to put them in seasons. So we have, and it's school year stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. In summer, there's a bunch of things. I was going to put this in spring. But templates, this also could be considered like probably, I don't know, a game. What would you call? I don't know. I'd probably put it in miscellaneous. So that is that. So let me know if you have any questions on this, and I will gleefully help you because I love doing this. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And again, I just want to, sorry, please keep my family in your thoughts for tomorrow because it'll be a very emotionally heavy day for me. So, because my dog is going to be in surgery and she's my best friend. So I will just not accept any bad news. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. So, thank you for being here. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.